Disordered eating, particularly binge eating in the Latino community, is rarely talked about. Growing up in a Latin household, you're exposed to so many diets, novelas, body shaming, and even nicknames like gordo gorda or flaco flaca. Experiences like these, along with fad diets, can cause one to experience an unhealthy relationship with food. So this January, stop restricting and start adding or substituting. Instead of telling yourself that you can't have it, ask yourself what you can add or substitute with to make it more nourishing and balanced. So instead of giving up frijoles charros because of the high cholesterol, make them plant-based. Tan rico.
You don't have to go vegan to improve your health. Veganism is a lifestyle choice made to raise awareness for animal cruelty. And as a Mexican-American dietitian, my goal is to help people add more plant-based meals to their diet. And research shows that eating more plant-based meals can help fight against diabetes, heart disease, and all of these chronic illnesses that the Latin community continues to struggle with. And in order for someone to get benefits from a plant-based diet, it does not have to be 100% perfect, especially if they're not ready for that yet. Big lifestyle changes like that can be very intimidating. And from a dietitian's perspective, you never want to tell someone that it's all or nothing. That can be really discouraging, and then they'll be less likely to change. It's better to have someone add more plant-based meals slowly than not at all. And most of the time, they'll start feeling better and they'll see for themselves how easy it is to make the transition. And last but not least, let's remember that most people are not interested in learning the ethics of veganism, but they are interested in improving their health. And what better way than showing them that they can make delicious plant-based versions of their favorite food?
Did you know that pozole verde is one of the most nutritious Mexican recipes? It's packed with nutrients from all these vegetables. Lots of tomatillos, chiles poblano, serrano or jalapeno, onions, a big handful of spinach, and cilantro. I don't know about you, but this is my version of a green juice. Lots of people think salads are American foods when they think of healthy eating. But you can make your favorite meals nutritious and balanced by adding lots of vegetables and substituting the meats for plant-based proteins. Aside from all the veggies blended into the broth, we're also going to add more as toppings, like the jackfruit, repollo, and rábanos. You can find the full recipe on my blog by clicking the link in my bio.
It's so good.
Como su nutrióloga favorita, hoy les voy a dar 3 recordatorios muy importantes. La proteína es más que carnes y pollo. Aumentar la proteína de plantas como lentejas, garbanzos, soya, semillas, nueces y frijol. La tortilla no es la enemiga, es un carbohidrato complejo que viene de un grano entero y tiene fibra. Solamente ser consciente de la porción y siempre acompañar con proteína y verduras. Y acuérdense que cada quien es diferente, las porciones van a cambiar. Platique con su nutriólogo para porciones exactas. Lo más importante es comer con conciencia, despacio y sin distracciones. Sí se puede. Holiday appetizers, pero estilo mexicano y más healthy. Save these super easy to make air-fried stuffed jalapenos. You can stuff them with anything you'd like, but I like to put frijoles and cheese. And then I air fry them again to get that cheese nice and melty. And then I top them off with guacamole. They are so yummy and perfect for anyone to enjoy. Even your tios with high cholesterol can get seconds. Recently, I've been learning more authentic Mexican recipes from my mom. And as a dietitian, the more I learn, the more I realize how Mexican cuisine can be one of the most nutritious cuisines on this planet. My mom is from Purépero, Michoacán, and I had not been in a very long time, so I decided to go twice in the last year. Many people despite hearing the words plant-based and Mexican food in the same sentence. But what they don't realize is that many people in Mexico eat a mainly plant-based diet. My mom grew up eating locally grown vegetables, fruits, grains, and very little meat. On my journey as a plant-based dietitian and recipe developer, I realized that it's the plants that give flavor to the foods. The spices, herbs, vegetables, roots, and grains are the base of our cuisine. And no, you don't have to be vegan to be healthier. All you have to do is add more plants. And keep in mind that everyone is different and may have different dietary needs. So keep it simple and add more lentils, beans, nopales. Add whatever vegetables you like the most to start off with. Adding more plants doesn't have to be hard, especialmente si es la comida mexicana. Deliciosa. I've had many requests to show you guys how I dice my tomatoes. And this is also the same way I dice my onions. Quick disclaimer though, I am not a chef, just a Mexican-American dietitian that loves to cook. And I learned how to dice from my mom, who is from Purépero, Michoacán, Mexico. And I mention this because a lot of people that are from Michoacán tend to dice their vegetables like this. I don't know, is it just me? Let me know in the comments below. And here I'm showing you the second way I dice tomatoes for when I make pico de gallo. And this method is used to take out as much liquid as possible from the tomato so that your guacamole or pico de gallo isn't super watery. But if you're using these tomatoes to saute, pan fry, or cook, the first method is always the best. Ta-da! Let's talk about fats and cholesterol levels. Did you know that there are healthy fats in foods? Also known as monounsaturated fats. Pecans, nuts, and seeds are high in good fats. A simple way to control your cholesterol levels is to increase good fats while reducing saturated fats. So try to reduce animal products like beef and cheese, and increase your fiber and healthy fats. This salad is just one example, but there is so much. It's getting chilly outside, so let's make one of my childhood favorites. Sopa de fideo, pero balanced because no one should give up their favorite foods. As a Mexican-American dietitian, my job is to help you improve your health by eating the foods that you love the most. So let's get started. The original sopa de fideo is basically just carbs, which can spike blood sugar and leave us feeling unsatisfied. To make it balanced, we just need to add protein, veggies, and a healthy fat. For protein, I decided to add lentils porque I love lentils and they paired really well with this fideo. Y para veggies, I roasted some chiles poblanos and red bell peppers, and oh my goodness, the flavor they added was incredible. Oh, and for some healthy fats, I added my cashew crema because it's super yummy and perfect for any dish that pairs well with sour cream. The recipe for my crema and any other recipe that you're looking for is on my blog, link in my bio. So moral of the story is don't give up your favorite foods, just make them balanced. And the best part is that you can make it your own by adding your favorite protein and veggie. What would you add to this sopita?